Ahead of the Tokyo Games, the Indian Olympic Committee decided to drop Chinese sportswear brand Ning as its official kit sponsor for the Olympics. Now the Indian athletes will don unbranded uniform during the Olympic Games, scheduled to be held from July 23rd to August 8th. The decision came a week after the Indian Olympic Association unveiled the Olympic kit designed by Ning, which received a lot of backlash.
जो आज अनवेल करने जा रहे हैं ड्रेसेस यूनिफॉर्म्स, उसके साथ मुझे उम्मीद है कि खिलाड़ियों को पसंद आएगा वो यूनिफॉर्म पहन करके, और हमारे देश के वासियों को भी अच्छा लगेगा। जो हमारे अच्छा डिज़ाइन के साथ में इंडियन ओलंपिक एसोसिएशन के काफ़ी इस पे योगदान है, उन्होंने बारीकी से देखा है, तालमेल किया है, हमसे भी संपर्क किया और हम लोगों ने इसको सबने माना है कि ये अच्छा तैयारी हुआ है।
Taking cognizance of the criticism, the Sports Ministry advised IOA to go ahead without the Chinese brand. The Indian Olympic Association said they want their athletes to focus on the games without having to answer questions regarding the apparel. As per sources, IOA is talking to companies and trying to ensure that athletes don't go unbranded at the games. The decision to drop the brand comes 3 years after the Indian Olympic Association had signed a long-term deal worth 5 crore with Chinese brand Ning in the year 2018. Bureau Report, Republic TV.
Now joining me right now is the IOA's Mr. Narendra Batra. Mr. Batra, thank you very much for joining us on Republic TV and good morning.
Good morning, please.
Mr. Batra, now there has been considerable controversy around the Chinese company Ning, which signed a contract, of course, with the Indian Olympic Association over, the kits that they were supposed to give to our athletes. Now, questions have been raised about why was this put in place in the first place when the Indian Olympic Association was aware of the sentiments around this.
See, I'll tell you, this contract was signed in 2016, that is from Rio Olympics till Tokyo Olympics. It covered the Asian Games and also the Youth Olympics, which have got postponed to 26 now instead of 22. So this contract covered the entire period. The kit was also won by the Indian team, the Indian contingent, which went to Jakarta for the Asian Games. But now we understand the sentiments which have grown up. Right now, for the last 2-3 months, we were actually more involved with the sorting out the COVID issues and ensuring that all the athletes are safe, secure, and they are training in the best of the facilities. When this kit was launched, we saw on social media, and whether it is our own phone calls and everything, there was sentiments, public sentiments, which we feel that required to be respected. And that is how this decision was taken yesterday, that we might be sending the kit unbranded, or if we find any other new brand. So that's how we took the decision of unbranding. And it was a decision taken between our agent in India and the agent who signed this contract with a Singapore-based company, who are the further agents of the brand which we were using. So I think it's been a mutual decision with a happy ending. So we are happy that we have been able to respect the sentiments of public.
Right now, Mr. Batra, however, there will be questions asked as to why an Indian company was not made, an official part of the Indian Olympic contingent. You say that it was signed in 2016, but that question still lingers.
See, I was not there in 2016, but it's not that I'll not take any responsibility for that. I'm sitting in the chair, so it's my responsibility. Whenever any brand or somebody is finalized, offers are given and tenders are called. So in sports, you always go for the best offer, and the best offer must have come from them, and that is how this company was finalized. At that time, I think there were no such sentiments going on. All this has happened in the last 2 years. So whatever has happened, we have to go with the public feeling and public sentiments, and they are being respected, and they'll always be respected.
Right. Also now, Mr. Batra, we understand that, it is a bit of a fiasco right now because a lot of these players will now have to go unbranded into the Olympic Games. Now, have you spoken to the players? How have their reactions been so far?
No, I'll tell you what, unbranded does not mean that there will be the logo of Indian Olympic Association on it, and there will be an India name also. Whatever the other logos are there, are going to be there. Only the logo of the manufacturer, which comes on the when you wear the shirt, it comes on the right hand top chest where the manufacturer's logo comes. That space might be blank. It doesn't affect anyone. See, these uniforms were not coming from outside India. They were being manufactured in India. The party which was engaged by this vendor to manufacture for us, we are now directly in touch with that party, and the size of athletes and their fitting, etc. I think everything has been finalized. The kit needs to be delivered to them end of June. And if we get another partner, that brand might be put. Otherwise, it will be without a brand. So the photographs you are seeing on the left side, that is the logo which you are talking about. Otherwise, the entire kit remains the same. There is no change in the kit.
Now, Mr. Batra, how do you respond to criticism over the fact that, the Olympics were supposed to held last year? The situation between India and China has been, the standoff has been for more than over a year now. So do you think that perhaps the Indian Olympic Association could have reacted earlier?
See, these are all hypothetical questions. I would not like to go into that, but I would always say, I'll maintain one thing. The public sentiments, if they desired even last year this change to happen, this would have happened. See, I am one person who will stick with public perception, public sentiments. If they are against something, they are against something. And I am no one to go against them, because for me, respect of my country comes first before everything.
Right, absolutely, and we totally understand, that point that you are making. But thank you very much, Mr. Batra, for joining us and issuing that clarification that's now coming in from the Indian Olympic Association's side. We appreciate your speaking to us on Republic TV. Thank you.
Thank you.